And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Hey fans, great to have you with us for the Eastern Conference Play-In Tournament. 7 and 8 seeds going at it for postseason qualification. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight reporting Allie LaForce. Take a look at the 76ers. And a win here keeps them at that 7th seed.
And avoiding an even scarier prospect in the subsequent game. The loser there eliminated from playoff participation. So a lot is riding on this outcome. Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Maxey against Bain. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for George. Shoots over Wagner. Carter pulls it in. In the corner, it's Bain. Lets it go from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Suggs. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. Bain with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Banchero, that's good.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Barlow passes to George. Off target with his 3. Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Left side, Bain. Pass to Carter. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Bain, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Over in the corner, Edgecombe. Over Bain. And again, Philadelphia turns it over. Searching for their first points of the game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the development of Franz Wagner since entering this league. And he said he was someone we watched early on. Even though he didn't end up on our team, the way he's added to his game is incredible. It says a lot about the kind of work ethic that he has. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
On defense, Philadelphia, trailing by 4. The 3 from Banchero. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers off to a slow start. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. George against Wagner. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by George. And that ties it up.
There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drops.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside, Bain. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Misses the 3. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Edgecombe with it. Picked up by Banchero. Bounce pass Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Takes the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Maxi's got his second bucket tonight.
Zero hesitation. Maxey, great confidence in his mechanics and his work.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside, Suggs. To stop the run. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
It's good.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And then Carter with the jam.
The 9-foot standing reach. Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Banchero. Bane with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. He gets it in there.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Embiid sets the pick for George. Shoots over Wagner. George, no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. And it's Banchero missing.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
George passes to Maxey. Shoots the 3. Franz Wagner grabs the miss. Magic shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Pass to Maxey. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. And he makes the first. Orlando's front office, Clark, has made it clear they're turning the page on the rebuild, entering the win-now phase.
And the reason they're able to make that shift, Kevin, is because they drafted 2 franchise cornerstones. Banchero and Wagner developed quickly and have a lot of runway in front of them. Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
Carter sets the pick for Bane. Six to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by George. Philadelphia leading by 3. Edgecombe with it. Hasn't made one yet. Fires from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Everybody out there, now coming on the court, here's Mr. TNT. Let me hear you.
The Magic trail by 5. Outside, Bane. Puts it up. It's hauled in by the 76ers. George looking over the floor. Here's Embiid. That's good from 17 feet away. Embiid's got 6.
How about the soft touch from Embiid? Nice looking jump shot there.
Wagner finds Bane. And here's Banchero. Carter outside. Just 5 to shoot. Carter with a screen on Maxey. And Embiid with the block.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Now, here's Wagner. His last outing with 20 points. And the 3 ball is good.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. 6-point lead. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Bane after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Banchero outside. No good on the 3. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 19-7 run. Pass to Grimes. And stolen by Wagner. Inside, here's Carter. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
This is where Carter Jr. looks to score from, using his size to his advantage.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just lead out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Bone is checked in, and Kelly Oubre subbed in for Edgecombe. And the Magic making a change here as well. De Silva's checked in. Pass to George. Right side Lowry. Oubre sets the screen for Lowry. Now Oubre, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The 76ers making a switch here. Watford's checked in.
Number 12, Brandon Watford.
Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Celtics. Oubre against Wagner. That shot off. Great D that time from Oubre. Pass to George. Lets it go with a 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. The Magic trail by 6. Here is Carter. 4 on the clock. And he gets it to go.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Watford. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Now George to the middle. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. Fast break. Wagner's got it. Bane finds Wagner. Great D that time from Oubre. The 76ers leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the first. Nice defense from Wagner. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
For the Orlando Magic, they come into this one following a loss to the Celtics in Boston. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jevon Carter. That's his first foul for the Magic. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Banchero comes in for Wagner. And it's Howard in for Bane. 1:36 left in the first. Walker the pass to Grimes. And Embiid with the screen on Carter. Grimes. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Howard dishes to Carter. Pass to De Silva. Cranes the three-pointer. And the Magic lead by 1.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Embiid against Wagner. Here's Walker with the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Pass to Carter. Banchero outside. Here's De Silva. Covered by Oubre. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner. Banchero. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Edwards, he's checked in for the 76ers. Kyle Lowry comes in for Terry. And a switcher also for Orlando. Richardson, he's checked in for Carter. Outside Lowry. Pass to Oubre. To the inside. And stolen by Wagner. Pushing it up. From 11 feet away. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist from Banchero.
You might think Banchero's looking to score it every time, but that's not necessarily the case.
Down low. And stolen by Wagner. Richardson for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And now a 6-point Orlando lead. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And welcome for the second quarter of this critical play-in game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Magic leading by 4. Pass to Howard. And here's Banchero, covered by Oubre. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. Philadelphia shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Embiid wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
To the paint, here's Wagner. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Wagner's got his first points of the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Edwards. Embiid sets the pick for Edwards. And stolen by Wagner. Now Carter, while recovering. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
The 76ers trail by 4. Edwards a screen on Carter. Lowry passes to Embiid. Physical play by Embiid inside.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Here is Carter. Wagner outside. Pass to Banchero. Connects from three-point range. Banchero's got 8 points.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Lowry drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. He's got 8. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the left wing. Carter for 3. Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers trail. Pass to Edwards. Inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The 76ers making a switch here. Bojam's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Suggs, he's checked in for Carter. Magic leading by 3. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Trendon Watford's checked in for Philadelphia.
Let's hear it for you. Now in for Philadelphia, number 12, Trendon Watford.
Oubre against Banchero. Banchero is screened for Howard. With the crossover, here's Suggs. The Magic again can't hit. The 76ers trail by 3. Takes it inside. Grimes with the bucket.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And here's Banchero. 8 points for him. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Howard. 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs. Off target from outside. The 76ers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Watford for the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Banchero draws the double. And it's Suggs missing. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Bryant and the powerful one-handed slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Suggs. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Howard wide open. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight. Embiid with a screen on Suggs. Watford passes to Edwards. To the middle. Here's Embiid. In close. Embiid gets it to fall.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact. Tell you what, Jalen Suggs is a different kind of guard, folks. He's an incredible athlete.
So for the 76ers, their last game, a win against Milwaukee. Watford passes to Embiid. No holding back. Embiid takes it in.
Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
Pass to De Silva. Down low. Ball stolen. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Banchero. Now here's Oubre to the paint and stolen by Wagner. Now here's Suggs. Pass to Howard. And it's Banchero missing. The 76ers leading by 3. To the inside. There's Embiid. And again, Philadelphia turns it over.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
And the 76ers with some changes. Paul George is checked in for Oubre. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Trendon Watford. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Now, here's Maxey. Paolo Banchero, unable to get his last shot to go in. Outside, George. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Smooth and consistent. That's how I describe George's three-point shooting.
Pass to Banchero. Wagner has screen on George. And Banchero, here we go. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Some changes for Philadelphia. Bonus checked in, and Oubre subbed in for Quentin Grimes. Philadelphia leading by 6. Outside, George. Outside, Maxey. Suggs with the steal. Inside, Paul George with the steal. Oubre inside. He's defended by Wagner. Maxey passes to George. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. Maxey. It's hauled in by the Magic. Right side Bane. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Philadelphia has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Magic are building something. Paolo Banchero said, quote, "It's been a long time coming. The fans have been waiting for the Magic to be good and to be challengers, even contenders. There is a lot of excitement in the city right now. We're just building and feeding off of that. Guys, back to you."
They've got their fans fired up. Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Wagner after Paul George getting his 3 to go. And the turnover again by Orlando. And the 76ers making a change here. Arlo's checked in. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Edgecombe with the screen for Oubre. Pass to Barlow. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Magic substitution. Wendell Carter Jr. Paolo Banchero.
The Magic trail by 9. Suggs with the ball. 23 points his last outing. Carter kicks to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Maxey. Clock at 6. Banchero outside. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The 76ers leading by 9. Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The 3 from George. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Pass to Carter. Outside, Suggs. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Suggs has got 7 points.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Now, here's Oubre. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. From deep, George. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Clark, the Magic with 2 good wings in Banchero and Wagner.
Yeah, they certainly have 2 of the better young wings in the league. Both forwards are outstanding at both ends of the floor. You know, it'd be kind of like a college football team with 2 gigantic tight ends. I mean, they're a physical duo, and that makes them formidable in every way.
That free throw, no good. Well, when you watch Franz Wagner, Clark, what impresses you about the young forward?
His versatility and his motor are probably the two things that stand out. He does a lot of good things at both ends of the floor. And then you factor in, he takes great pride in playing the game, particularly when playing for his country and representing Germany. In 2023, when Germany played at the World Championships, he and his brother Mo were part of the winning team.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 7. Pass to George. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. Nice defense from Wagner. Takes the 13-footer. That ball's off target. It's his third miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Now, Maxey. Here's George. He has 6. To the middle. Stolen by Carter. Wagner looking it over. Banchero outside. Over George. The Magic again can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
From 12 feet out. The shot, no good.
I think he'd love to have that one back. Got the ball right where he wanted to and couldn't convert.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers on top, up by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Orlando Magic.
I like to see him take it inside, man. Too many threes, too many wild threes. Got to tighten it up.
Yeah, lots of volume from out there, but poor efficiency. That's been their Achilles heel. Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. With the lead they hold in this game, Shaq, the 7th seed within reach.
Can't feel that good about it. Even if they win, they have a long road ahead of them in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Shaq, they can't be worried about that right now. All they can do is win tonight.
Shaq looking more at the big picture, it appears. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Hi, everyone. Glad to have you back for third quarter action of the play-in game. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Here's George. Pass to Barlow. Down low. It's stolen by Carter. Outside, Suggs. Banchero left side. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. Good D by Embiid.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
To the middle. It's stolen by Banchero. Wagner outside. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Outside, Bane. Carter, the pass to Bane. Back to Carter. Suggs in the corner. Over Maxey. And it's Suggs missing. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The Magic trail by 5. Wagner left side. Outside, Suggs buries it from three-point range. Suggs has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Magic.
Shooting in good rhythm there, Suggs. Off the catch and shoot, nicely done.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Suggs. Maxey, no good.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Banchero. It's good. This game is all even. Banchero's got 10.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Here's Barlow. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's good from long range.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now, here's Banchero. 10 points for him. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Carter. The three. Barlow grabs the rebound. The 76ers leading by 3. Now, Edgecombe. Nothing on the board. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside, Dane. Banchero inside. Good on the bucket. Banchero's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Outside, George. The 76ers again can't hit it.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
A promising sign of things to come with Banchero. Clearly somebody you've got to be excited about.
The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Back to Maxey. Suggs with some nice defense. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bane, no good. Philadelphia's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
Total mix-up right there. They need to get on the same page and fast.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for the 76ers. Now, here's Suggs. He's got 10. Pass to Carter. To the paint. Paul George with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. Guarded by Bane. Edgecombe, no good. Outside, Suggs. The kick out to Bain. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from George. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the 76ers lead by 1. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Carter with a screen on George. Knocks down the 3 ball. Banchero's got 17.
Banchero putting together some kind of performance here. He's the entire package.
Maxey against Suggs. Embiid the screen. Grimes passes to Embiid. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Banchero. The kick out to Bain. No good from outside. 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Maxey against Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. Maxey, no good.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock clock, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat. And because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Now, here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Carter finds Banchero. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. 76ers trailing. And here's Maxey. 10 points for him. Grimes with it. Embiid the screen. They get it back. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Boxing out Embiid has to be a focal point for them, or else he'll continue to eat them up on the offensive glass.
Orlando with the ball. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Maxey on the wing. Defended by Carter. And that one's good. George. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Philadelphia.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to George. Now here's Embiid, defended by Carter. Fades away. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists now tonight. Banchero outside. And here is Bain. Carter sets the pick for Bain. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. To the inside. It's stolen by Carter. Maxey against Wagner. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Carter's got 6. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
76ers will go for a different look here. Bonus checked in. Kelly Oubre comes in for George. Edwards, he's checked in for Maxey. And Terry's subbed in for Edgecombe. Here's Bona. Scoreless thus far. Now Grimes. And he drives in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Bane against Terry. A 3-ball. Bane, no good.
He just keeps firing away from distance. I know he's trying to get himself heated up, but at what cost?
Here's De Silva. Covered by Oubre. Stolen by Terry. Fast break Philadelphia. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
The Magic trailing. Pass to Bane. Back to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's Banchero missing. Philadelphia's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Terry kicks to Oubre. Here's Grimes. A 3-pointer is right on target. Now it's a 5-point 76ers lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here is Carter. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. On the clock. The 3 from Banchero. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the inside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
And Orlando has possession after the Sixers pick up 2. Outside, Bane. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got his 5th assist in this one.
And he just lights it up from downtown. Bane so dangerous from out there.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Shot by Grimes. No good. Here's De Silva. Off the left rim and out. There's the triple. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. 76ers lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we're back. A lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. And that one's good. Suggs.
A physical guard Suggs loves working inside. He doesn't back away from the paint at all.
Pass to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 25 points.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Orlando with the ball. 4-point game. Suggs looking around. Banked in off the glass.
Tight handles by Suggs creates all the space he needs.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Oubre outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got 9 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Embiid from past the arc. Great touch from 3 from Embiid.
Defense will have to get out on Embiid. He's dangerous at all 3 levels.
Down low. And they double up Wagner. And it goes out of bounds. That's off Wagner. Walker's checked in for Edwards.
Number 33, Jabari Walker.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Lowry dishes to Oubre. Embiid the pass to Oubre. Here's Grimes. He's defended by Wagner. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's Suggs. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Wagner from long range. Bangs home the trifecta.
Something Wagner continues to work on. It's huge when he's connecting from outside.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now, here's Wagner. He's guarded by Grimes. Magic moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. And it's Wagner missing.
He was wide open. That missed clearly on him.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Embiid. The rebound by Batadze.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Wagner passes to Wagner. Here's De Silva. No good on the triple. The 76ers leading by 5. Pass to Walker. And here's Embiid. Defended by Batadze. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here's Suggs. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Suggs has got 11 in the second half.
So tough trying to slow down Suggs, especially when he gets it going, because he's persistent and relentless.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul George is checked in for Jabari Walker. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Orlando also making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Banchero comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Bane in for Franz Wagner. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
The assist, Quentin Grimes.
The Magic trail by 7. Outside, Bane. Bounce pass, Suggs. Pass to De Silva. Back to Bane. Here's Suggs. And a miss there on the triple. Philadelphia leading by 7. Maxey kicks to Embiid. The tray. Maxey, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
This is why you got to stay up on Bane or pay the price.
Pass to Grimes. Now Embiid. Outside, George. Embiid with the screen on Banchero. Shot from the wing. Rebound by the Magic. Outside, Suggs. On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Grimes. Bane, no good. The 76ers leading. Now, here's Maxey. And George, here we go. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The 76ers making a switch here. Edgecombe's checked in. And a change for the Magic. Carter's checked in. Bane passes to Carter. Banchero against George. Stolen by George. Edgecombe with it. 76ers moving the ball around. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And they pick up 2. And now an 8-point 76ers lead.
Hey, go to that whenever you can. I mean, Embiid has a huge advantage in size and skill.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He knows every possession is critical now. The 76ers making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. Franz Wagner's checked in for the Magic. Jalen Suggs comes in for Carter. Carter finds Banchero. Carter with a screen on George. Carter outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Suggs.
Good find from Bane, proving that he's a total team player.
And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on George. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
And he knocks down the first one.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to Barlow. Now here is George. Another miss by Philadelphia. George against Wagner. Back to Bane. Banchero inside. Fader on the way. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. Embiid sets the pick for George. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 8.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Back to Suggs. Banchero left side. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play, Maxey takes the foul and keeps going.
First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey.
You know, one of the things you really appreciate about Maxey is how freely he plays. He just throws himself in there, fearless about looking for ways to get involved in the play and then make an impact.
Maxey hits them both. Orlando with the ball, trailing by 10. Now Wagner. Here's Carter. Suggs outside. Carter with a screen on Maxey. And down goes the three.
You know, it's not his greatest strength. He's got a lot of different things that he's good at, but Suggs will hit the three if you give it to him.
Now George. Outside, Maxey.
Checking in at about 200 pounds, Maxey is much stronger than he appears.
Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Maxey. Maxey hits them both. The Magic trail by 9. And stolen by Maxey. Now the 76ers on the break. Got it to go off the glass.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now, here's Bane. Here's Suggs. Clock at 6. Carter with a screen on Maxey. Can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Edgecombe. Shoots the 3. Cleared away by Carter. Now Bane. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And he does not hit. The 76ers shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Maxey against Suggs. Outside George. No good from 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now Carter. Now Bane. And he banks the layup in. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Embiid inside. Carter on him. And that one is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Carter against Lowry. Carter down low. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Sixers ball. Now in for Philadelphia, number 30.
The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that's it, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers have won. And what a performance here in this play-in tournament. Coming in tonight and playing as a unit to lock in the 7th seed in the first round of the NBA playoffs.
It's really a testament to this team's work ethic. They just never gave up, never stopped believing in one another, and that's why they came away victorious.
All right, that'll be all from us tonight. This play-in game, just a taste of what's to come in the upcoming postseason. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Joel Embiid.